they're out there fighting for our freedom, and they're out there fighting for our right for free speech, because you, all 2,000 of you National Guardsmen, you brave-ass soldiers, you think you're gonna march in those streets and tell those people to shut the up?
As I said before, if every ICE agent, National Guardsman, the troops that are going in now, and everybody else, if they just pulled back right now, okay, LA, have at it. Have at it, just burn the place down. And again, it's all the rich elites. Until they start burning down the Hollywood Hills, you morons will probably be for it. The second it starts coming to the hills, I guarantee you, when this thing gets to Beverly Hills, you guys are gonna change your tune pretty quick. But the question is, when will these people stop? And perhaps we should have listened to them a couple months back when Luigi Mangione murdered the CEO of United Healthcare in cold blood in Times Square in New York City, and then he was celebrated by the progressive left. You know, when I was on the Young Turks years ago, I didn't have many deep philosophical conversations about politics with these people. They weren't the brightest bulbs, but I do remember multiple times discussing with them on air and off air how they were for violence, that violence is an actual tool that you can use in a political movement. And you might argue that's true, but once you do that, the Pandora's box you are opening, okay, well, we can be violent against these people and we can burn down these things. And oh, burning down a building isn't violence. Well, congratulations, someone doesn't like you and what you're doing. So once you open that thing, they will use that against you, absolutely. So the next question is, what is the next piece of tinder that gets thrown on the fire here? And you know at some point a cop is going to get killed or a National Guardsman is going to get killed. It could have happened already. You throw a rock off an overpass onto a car, you are likely going to kill someone or someone will get shot or something else. And then what? And then what do we do? We now have two back-to-back videos that I recommend. I normally don't recommend the volume level that you listen to these things on, but I do recommend for the next two, especially the second one, that just keep your finger on the volume button. These are hysterical lunatics, but this is exactly what the left has become. Find me a lefty that in essence is not this. These are just avatars of what the left has become. One is a woman, one is a man, although who am I to apply gender to anybody? Here is a crazed liberal woman. It's not even liberal. I hate what they've done to the word liberal. Here is a crazed, progressive, leftist, bat loony harpy. That seemed better. Explaining that they're the good guys.
You sorry sons of a bitches that think that you're just gonna go and arrest a bunch of protesters because they're out there doing something you're too afraid to do. They're out there fighting for our freedom, and they're out there fighting for our right for free speech, because you, all 2,000 of you National Guardsmen, you brave-ass soldiers, you think you're gonna march in those streets and tell those people to shut the up? That is what you decided to fight for. You chose to defend us against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and you failed. And that's why they're out there on those streets. So who the are you to tell them to shut the up? Why don't you grow a pair, take off your mask, and tell me your name? Because my name is Alex, and I say you!
You know, I think I just figured out what gay pride is. I've really never understood gay pride, but I've actually never been prouder to be gay right then. Like, whatever that is, I want nothing to do with that. Like, I just, what? Like, that woman is making guys gay. There's no doubt about that. Now here's just a man screaming about, I guess, the same shit. I don't know.
Innocent citizens are being thrown into a goddamn war zone for the color of their skin! National Guard has been deployed in Los Angeles by Donald Trump to suppress peaceful protests. Peaceful protest! And that's not all! They're planning aggressive ICE enforcement for 30 days in LA. 30 days of terrorizing immigrant communities. Now they want to send the U.S. Marines. Are you kidding me? ICE officials are in Pasadena right now, a community hit hard by wildfires, and now they gotta deal with militarized government harassment by living in trauma, and we're adding military gear and ICE raids. If you think that's it, no, they're firing chemical irritants at peaceful protesters. Protesting is our First Amendment right, fascist.
Well, I guess you're going to have to strike what I just said there. I'm not gay anymore. I actually would prefer to be with that woman than that guy. I don't even know what to say about any, it's just like, what we should do is we should write a sitcom. Can we AI this thing where we take the two of them and they meet and they fall in love, like they see each other's hysterical TikTok videos, and then we could play like the Growing Pains theme song in the back, show me that smile again.